Welcome back. I'm Emily at Emily's podcast, Tribute to All Little Angels, Part 14, Episode 5 of the Timeline. Okay, before I start with the episode from this past Wednesday, I can explain why the episode did not air last week. I wasn't sick. I'm just whooped. There's been so much going on in life, not just my life, but we all go through things. And my things have just had me beat down. Every now and then, I believe I need to escape from it. So I step away a day or two, and then I'm fine. But the weight is still here, in the here and now. Let's get started. January 31st, 2026. Today, boy oh boy, it's cold outside. I'm staying in to write an episode, and I may write in the screenplay. Everyone have a good day. February 1st, 2026. I thank God. I start my day to finish writing the last 7 pages of the episode. And when I finish, I reread it and time it. It is ready to record. And now I can sit back and relax for a little bit. Later this evening, Madison came over for a little while. When she leaves, I enjoy the evening by writing in the screenplay. And when finished, I watch TV before bed. February 2nd, 2026. Seems to be warming up a little today, so I thought, no better time to go to the cemetery. So at 2:56 p.m., I pull up to Wyatt's area. I snap a picture from the street, then another, and I sit with Wyatt, talking to him, talking to God. And I sat quietly. It's peaceful. I went to visit Megan. When I pull up, I take a picture of the full view of Babyland 6th West area. No flowers are in the area. In the second picture, it's of the southeast headstone, onto the rock headstone laying in the ground, and on west to headstones and the Mother Mary statue. The third picture is of the full view again. I then sit and talk to Megan, and of course God too. Here, I sit in the quiet too. The fourth picture is of the newly set in headstone, dated 1992, set in 2019, at the same time the drains are being fixed. This headstone still has its trinkets on it. And in the next picture, it shows the area west of the existing tree where we laid Megan to rest, where we still stick her flowers at, but there's no headstone here. The headstone showing should set north of this tree in the picture, the existing tree. The sixth picture is a full view picture of Babyland 6th West area in the wide view, from the electrical pole to the existing tree. The only tree in this area once the north tree was cut out. The seventh picture shows a portion of the newly set in drain to the black and white Babyland sign to the double headstones that does not belong here, move 'em north, and onto the blue and white Babyland 6th West sign to the existing tree that we have known as the South tree, the South tree, the existing tree, the same tree that still stood 5 years after the North tree was cut out, and still stands 11 years after the floodwater move headstones to the south, with the same blue and white Babyland 6 West sign that still stands east of the same tree, as the pictures show from the early 2000s. Sign is also still here, stands where it was put so many years ago. The 8th picture is of the same lineup from the newly set-in drain, also set in 2019 when the drains were being fixed, to the newly set-in headstone. This picture is taken from the northeast. In the 9th picture, it's taken on the north side of the existing tree, the north side where the north tree sat. The headstones here do not belong. After I visit with Megan, and as I pull away, I take a couple pictures of the grass that is burnt on the west side of the cemetery in the north area. I then leave the cemetery, to driving home to get a call, to me pulling over to call Madison back. She tells me we have to go to the country. So we did. February 3rd, 2026. Today I thank God. I pray He helps me to get the episode recorded and ready to air. And He did. I record, I get it done, and I'm so thankful. Have a good night. February 4th, 2026. The episode airs this evening at 8:00 p.m. on Spotify, Amazon Music, Samsung Podcast, Podcast Index Audible, Listen Notes, RSS.com Community, iHeartRadio, YouTube, and also publicrss.com. And I appreciate all the listeners. February 5th, 2026. Thank you, God. I start my day to be able to spend time with Madison. We both have errands to run, so we will get them done. Afterward, we picked up Zoe and Lily, Megan's younger sisters, and we go to lunch. We also went to the country to help out our friend. It has been a good day out. February 6, 2026. When my day starts, I give a big thank you to the big guy in the sky. Madison wants to go to the cemetery. She picks me up and we went. At 12:26 p.m., she pulls up to Megan. I take a full view picture of Babyland 6th West, still no flowers, only the trinkets on the newly set-in headstone, and in the next picture is of the same. In picture 3, I take the picture from the southeast. The double headstones show. The blue and white Babyland 6th West sign shows. The tree and headstones to the south of the tree should set north of the tree, as pictures show, from 1999 to the present. The next picture is a close-up picture of Babyland 6th West sign, the tree, and the area west of the tree, Megan's area. Also headstones that are out of their location shows. The 6th picture shows the southeast headstone, the headstone that used to lay to the rest southeast of the existing tree, matched the pictures, then onto the rock headstone, to headstones in the west, and onto the Mother Mary statue. In the 7th picture, it's a long view west of Babyland 6th West area. And the more and more I stare at this picture, my only thoughts, and I know it's only thoughts, but anyone want to help me move headstones back? to where they belong, I can tell you where they belong. Me and my pictures. And then a few minutes later, Madison sticks flowers in the ground west of the tree, the existing tree, the south tree, sticking Megan's flowers in the ground. Well, because there's no headstone there now. And as I've said before, because of one man's lie. In the 9th picture, it's a close-up of Madison sticking the flowers in Megan's resting plot and the newly set-in headstone west. Then a close-up picture of the newly set-in headstone with the trinkets on it. The 10th and the 11th pictures, it's taken north of the tree of Madison sticking her sister's flowers in the ground. Oh, wow. And looking at this picture is another picture that shows no tree sat between the existing tree and the electrical pole. They did not cut out the south tree in 2016. They did not. If so, there would be no tree there now. In the 12th picture, it's of Megan's Valentine flower stuck in the ground with a pink and red small balloon. And I pray they stay. A short time later, Madison and I went to the car. I stand to visit with Megan. I talk to her. I pray to her. And as I walk toward the street, I take a picture of the full view, wide view area in Babyland 6th West, from south of the electrical pole to the north of the existing tree, from the newly set-in drain to the west to the fence line. And the next picture is a full view taken from the east, from the electrical pole to the north, where the north tree sat at one time. Cut out in 2010, 2011, Google Earth. The north tree, not the south tree in 2016, as they portray. We went to visit Wyatt. As I walk up, I take a picture from a small distance of Wyatt's area. The next picture is of his headstone and a bag with flowers in it. The third picture, Madison carries his balloon over, and the next picture, it shows the balloon stuck in the ground in front of Wyatt's headstone. The fourth picture is taken from a distance of Madison standing at Wyatt's headstone. His flowers are placed in his vase on his headstone. And in the fifth picture shows Wyatt's headstone and flowers with the balloon close up. And the next picture too. And then in picture 7, in Wyatt's area, I take a photo of a headstone that is slid off of a concrete slab underneath. Madison walks to her car and I stay to talk to Wyatt. I pray to Wyatt. I pray to God, and then a short time later we leave the cemetery. Madison takes me home and I'm happy to be here. February 7th, 2026. On this sunny day, I take a drive. I first packed a small snacks. I can't say picnic because I don't plan to get out of the car to eat. So I packed a pack of salted peanuts, celery and carrot sticks, a travel-size peanut butter cup for the celery, and some strawberries and bananas. Not much, just a few snacks, with a couple bottles of water. I drive around the lake. I drive over a small bridge to get to the other side, and I find a place to park. I have my music on softly, and I watch people jog by. I watch people walk by and drive by. I sit to clear my mind. I sit a while, a long while, before driving home. But before I can get home, Madison calls and I went to the property and to visit with her. Finally, this evening when I get home, I relax because I need to. February 8, 2026. Waking up this morning, I thank God. I start my day to run errands and to drive through the cemetery. At 12:32 p.m., I pull up to Megan's area, Babyland 6th West, to realize I didn't bring my phone. I did not take any pictures, but I did visit. And a short time later, I pull up to Wyatt. I visit with him also, and when I leave the cemetery, I finish running my errands to then go home. February 9th, 2026. I thank God. It looks to be a beautiful day, sunny and 72 degrees. I like it. I start my day to go to the country to help out our friend, Madison and I. We clean. Madison folds laundry while I mop the floors. When we finish, he wants to go to the stores, so we did. When finished there, I drive him home. I help him put his groceries up. Madison and I leave a short time later to get her home and myself too. This evening is quiet, so I did work on the screenplay. February 10th, 2026. I planned to stay in to clean today, and I did this morning, to take a break to drive through the cemetery. I pull up to Wyatt's area at 12:46 p.m. His flowers are laying on the ground in front of his headstone. His Valentine balloon is still here. I take 3 pictures. I visit with him, and sometime later I pull up to Babyland 6th West. I take the first picture of the full view. Megan's flowers are here. And in the second picture, it's of the southeast headstone to the rock headstone, stones in the west, and the Mother Mary statue. The third picture, the blue and white Babyland 6th West sign to the existing tree. Megan's flowers sit west of the tree. There are a few headstones. Headstones which are out of their location can be seen too. In the fourth picture, it's of Megan's flowers and the headstones to the south and the west, which do not belong. I visit with Megan, and a short time later I leave the cemetery to take a short drive to then go home to finish with the cleaning. February 11th, 2026. Thankful today. Madison came to visit, spent most of the afternoon, and it's been a good day. Have a good night. February 12th, 2026. When my eyes opened this morning, I thought, I'm not busy today, so I may start the episode for this next Wednesday, February 18th. I did start it. Well, more than start it. I'm more than halfway done and very grateful. When I set it aside, I relax. February 13th, 2026. I really should have gone to the cemetery 2 days ago on the 11th for my dad, the day he passed away in 1996. May he rest in peace. I love you, Daddy. Madison and I did go to the cemetery today. At 2:23 p.m., I pull up to Wyatt's area. I take a picture of his headstone and flowers from the street, and then I walk over. The second picture is of the backside of his headstone with his Valentine balloon still standing. In the third picture, it shows Madison standing over his headstone with a bag of flowers. She puts the flowers in his vase and stands there, in the fourth and fifth picture over Wyatt's headstone and flowers. The sixth and seventh picture is of Wyatt's headstone with his red and white flowers back in his vase. In the eighth and ninth pictures, Madison stands behind Wyatt's headstone and I snap a picture. And then next, she walks to the car and I stay with Wyatt a little longer. I take 3 more pictures of his area and flowers and I walk to the car. I pull around to visit Megan, and you already know. The first picture is a full view picture of Babyland's 6th West area. Yes, Megan's flowers are here. Yay. In the second picture, it's of Megan's area west of the existing tree, close up. In the third picture, it's from the southeast headstone to the Mother Mary statue. And in the fourth picture, Madison is walking toward the existing tree, which is the south tree, as she always has since she had learned to walk. In the next picture, it's of the southeast headstone onto the rock headstone, headstones in the north, in the west, and the south, and onto the Mother Mary statue. The sixth picture is just the rock headstone. There are 2 small white rocks are visible, but no more. The seventh picture is of Madison standing over Megan's Valentine flowers and a balloon. In the eighth picture, it is of the flowers and balloon close up. They are beautiful. Madison, you did a great job. And then in the next 2 pictures is of Madison standing west of Megan's flowers, and I take the picture. In the 11th picture, Madison walks to the vehicle and waits on me to visit Megan a little longer. So in the 12th picture, it's of Megan's bouquet of flowers and her balloon stuck in the ground, and on west is the newly set in headstone with its trinkets on it. In the next picture, I stand south, looking north, and snap a photo of the grass burnt more north on the west side in the cemetery. The 14th picture is of my shadow in the grass standing near Megan's flowers. When I'm finished visiting, I walk to the car to leave the cemetery. After taking Madison home, I went home to get our Valentine bags ready for my babies for tomorrow. I hope to see them all. Thank you for listening. Stay kind with your words.